By a show of hands, how many of you recently traveled? Now, when we usually think of traveling, we think of sipping a pina colada in the Bahamas or eating the latest hors d'oeuvres in France. However, the term traveling may not be the same for everybody. Picture this: a nation where the promise of liberty and justice for all is a beacon of hope for millions, yet many of those same millions face barriers rooted in discrimination. This false hope is what Hispanic immigrants tend to, as one way that they are continuously discriminated against is through the naturalization process itself. Many simply do not have the educational resources such as English language classes, preparatory study materials for the civics test, and preparatory courses. Additionally, the cost of the application itself may present a huge burden to these Hispanic immigrant families, as the Form N-400 fee is $725, around 10 times as much money as what you pay to come this evening. Now, that is a cost that my family has not had the bravery to pay. And that doesn't even cover legal aid, which can vary as periods of unauthorized presence can complicate the application itself. Now, as far as finances, many Hispanic immigrants face injustice as they do not have the proper documentation, such as Social Security, to open up bank accounts or obtain loans. Moreover, due to not having the proper documentation, they're not eligible for credit cards, which means they can't build credit. So you're stuck in an endless loop of constantly paying bills just to not be able to afford them. Moreover, many Hispanics face a huge fear of being deported. According to a research paper by the National Library of Medicine, roughly 75% of Hispanic immigrant children face a huge fear of being deported or a loved one. This essentially highlights that they are under so much worry to pursue the American dream that we all so love, just because they face a huge fear of being sent back home to wars, to famine. Overall, these factors contribute to financial stress, as families may have to take on multiple jobs or long hours just to keep their families afloat. Moreover, many are packed tightly into houses as they are not able to afford big enough houses for their families due to a lack of loans, as mentioned previously before. Now, you may think of this as a sad reality for many Hispanic immigrants. However, our contributions are not hidden. This is noted by the U.S. Department of Labor, as Hispanics accounted for 18% of the workforce in 2020, and were projected to make up 78% of the new net workers between 2020 and 2023. And not only do Hispanic immigrants contribute through labor, but they contribute to the economy itself. This is noted by there being around 5 million Hispanic businesses around the U.S. And I am proud to say that my father in the stands today is one of those 5 million entrepreneurs. That contribute through jobs and revenue to the economy. Moreover, total Hispanics have an estimated spending power of $1.9 trillion, making them a key consumer demographic for many industries through consumerism. Now, as you can see by the 2023 official LDC U.S. Latino GDP report, there is a clear comparison between GDP, GDI, and purchasing power between Latinos and non-Latinos. This evokes that if Latinos were to suddenly disappear off this country, that there would be a huge dramatic catastrophe on the economy due to their contributions to as far as manufacturing, labor, and consumerism. Now, in the words displayed before you, no human being is illegal. It is a powerful reminder that every individual deserves dignity, respect, and the opportunity to thrive. Together, let's strive to uphold these values so that we may build a more inclusive and equitable future for all. Y que viva la igualdad!